Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Tawab Paryah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. Coming at you with a quick one. Just did a quick little morning workout. It's a good way to show some self-love, or however you want to call it. It's good to work out. The scriptures say that bodily exercise profit little. All right, there's a saying in the world that an idle mind is a devil's playground. All right, and so is an idle body. All right, an idle body is a devil's playground, such as the mind. So getting up, doing nice little exercise, making it a part of the routine, it doesn't just help with your body, but it also helps with your mental state. Right? It clears the cloudiness in your brain, right? Whether it's actually doing a jog on a treadmill or walking on a treadmill, just something to stay active. All right, is essential, as well as like keeping the right diet, because you are what you eat. And a lot of the things that people eat today, it's really nothing but bullshit. In fact, the gym that I go to, they have like a couple different channels playing on the TV screens, and one of the channels was the news, and what I saw was that the mortality rate in America had went up because of all the processed foods that people are eating. Right? And that's very believable. And for whoever doesn't believe that, all right, they're in what's called La La Land, for lack of better terms. They just have no understanding, So one thing that us men of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you sisters of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, pay attention to what you eat. All right, pay attention to what you consume, because everything that we eat has an effect on our bodies. There's moments where you'll eat something, you feel good. There's other moments where you eat something, you catch what's called the itis. And really that's a bunch of parasites just kicking your ass, making you get all tired or weary. And you're not supposed to feel that way after you eat food. Food is supposed to be nourishing to your body. It's supposed to make you feel alive. And it's just, we live in a place that's so defiled. It's even written in the book of Daniel that we shall eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles, in which the Gentiles are referring to these nations. The bread referring to our food. It said our food will be defiled. Right? The fruits that we have in these supermarkets, they're not organic, as people would like to believe. And what proves that simply is that when you look at even just grapes, the grapes don't have the seeds in them no more. The watermelon, the seeds went from black to white. Right? The mangoes, the pineapples, the apples, they don't have that same kick, that juice. Like when you bite into a fruit, you could be made alive. It's kind of I'm going into health a little bit. It's just kind of what's been in my mind. And I know I haven't been putting up videos like that, which I gotta, Lord willing, the Lord put the spirit on me more often to go into more videos. But I want to go into a little bit of health more as well. And it's a part of, it's a part of doing the work. Because what were the prophets doing when they needed to receive? Or let's look at Ezra, for example, or Daniel. Matter of fact, Daniel was told to have a particular diet. Ezra was told to fast. So it's like these things that contribute to our health in the physical, it has a very important part in the spiritual aspect. But mental clarity is very, very big. There was a brother from the Dallas camp in Salakia, bro. I forgot how to say your name. He's one of the elders over there, and he went into I believe it was kind of like juicing fruits. I forgot exactly what the term was, but I was watching that video and it was just like, damn, man, like these things are things that we weren't necessarily taught growing up. Well, I'll speak for myself, man. I'll speak for myself. A lot of people grew up in the island, so they kind of know what's up with that and whatnot. But being born in the city, it wasn't really taught about juicing and having the right idea of like what kind of diet, you know, stuff like that. I was one of them kids that grew up fat. You know, my metabolism was all messed up, and now I'm an adult, young man now, shit, mid-20s, trying to basically combat the shitty metabolism that I got, you know, and that's that's just a part of the battle, right? Like, we all have different things we need to fight in this walk, in this truth, in this thing we call life, or the matrix, you know. But it's not something that we can do by our own means. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is who was able to strengthen us in getting through this fight. All said and done. Now, switching gears a little bit, just switching gears. There's this presidential election supposedly gonna go down in about like 9 days, and people right now, their neck is itching a bit. And what I mean by that is they're getting nervous, they're getting anxious, because what's held as, you know, what's the future for America is not looking that great. The future for America is not looking great. And it doesn't matter who's elected president, really. The future for America consists of the collapse of this society, all-out chaos, people fighting each other, people going up against their authority, just like it's written in the book of 2nd Esdras. Right? It's something that people would see in like movies that deal with apocalypse, and those type of scenarios. The majority of the world is not ready for. You see, like, we live in a place specifically here in the city, America. I live, you know, in Providence, Rhode Island. Everything is it's right there. Everything is right there. The supermarket's right there. All right. If I wanted to get fast food, it's right there. That's why they call it fast food. I don't have to wait that long. Everything's we just been put in a position where these elites got us rocked to sleep like a baby that's trying to go to sleep, start crying and shit, you know, rock the baby a little bit, you know. And that's something that not everyone's gonna be able to awake from. The scriptures say, now is at a high time to awake out of sleep. You know, only the elect are gonna awake out of sleep. There may be people out there that may seem like they're awake, meaning they know kind of like the society that they're living in, but those same people still don't call on the name of the Lord. And you even have people that do call on the name of the Lord that are not sincere, that are not being truthful. You know, so, you know, the Yahweh Shem Yahushua knows who's his elect are. He knows, just like he knew that Job was a perfect and upright man, although in the flesh it may have seemed like, you know, he wasn't all that. Like when his woman said, curse the Most High and die, she was looking at Job like he was in this estate. He didn't have shit. He had all these diseases, this and that and the third. She didn't feel as though, you know, he was in the best position, and she felt as though that he shouldn't even continue to believe in the power that he serves. But shit, man, what Job really said is, said, fuck that bitch. He didn't care for her. He kept it pushing. He kept his heart on the Lord, man. And that's one thing that we need to do when all hell breaks loose, when shit isn't going the way it is now, so to say. We have to keep our hearts on the Lord. They're talking about the sincere believers. You know, when we fall, we got to call out to the Lord to lift us back up, because we're getting very close to the end. Again, now is a high time to awake out of sleep. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. We're in the time where the night time, you know, is going to be, it's like, we're in a time where the sun is rising. All right, we broke the night. We basically, I don't want to say we made it, but we're at the end. I don't want to say we made it, but we're at the end. Okay, we're at the end of our punishment. The time of our punishment is almost up. Like, you have, you know, me personally, growing up, I used to get put on punishment, and one thing I had to do was, like, I had to face the wall, you know, and you know, parents be like, yeah, you're gonna sit in the corner for like 5 minutes, you know, and then it's like the time goes on, it feels like forever. And then you have this feeling that oh wait, time's almost up, almost there. So you start to look back, you start to look, ask, am I good? Am I done? And then the parents like, nah, not yet. You got 1 more minute. You know, we're at that last end, man. We're at the last hour. Man. You know, and it's kind of like a rant or like a venting session and whatnot. But you know, hopefully it hits whoever it hits, or touches the heart of whoever it touches. And I said some things that were helpful, edifying, you know, able to build up. You know, you sincere, Akim, Akwaf. I'm actually gonna cut it short. But before I do that, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, peace salutations to the elect, the nation of Israel. Shalom.